Okie dokie, time for another stream. Okay, this time we're going to use our multifunctional Raspberry Pi case, which I built, which is this, and that other piece, which is the actual Raspberry Pi, which actually isn't connected right now. We're going to use this to power this UPS, and this time it's gonna work. I hope it didn't work last time, so this time it's just some LEDs. Should actually remove them because I need all the power I have for this UPS. This time I added a new power source, which is this little pack of batteries. This little house contains 12 AA batteries providing voltage of around 14-15 volts, which is quite a lot. And I just tested it, and it seems that it's working just fine. So let's do this. First of all, let's try it out with the external power source, which, as you can see, is connected using this little device here, which is none other than a female adapter for the jack, which is coming out of this little transformer here from an old LED screen, and it basically just provides power to this house. As you can see, I've just mounted this other little switch here, and if I turn it on, green LED will light up. This is basically used to indicate the polarity of the power source. Since this little house also has a rectifier, I can actually use AC to power it, or accidentally reverse the power source and still be able to use it. But since the diodes actually use up some voltage, I usually use it in the full power mode, which basically bypasses the diodes. But to do that, I need to make sure that the voltage is in the correct polarity, and that's what this LED is for. If the voltage is in the correct polarity, and I turn on this little switch, which is only for this LED, it will light up, and that will mean that I can use this power source correctly. Yes, thank you. Okay, let me just turn this off because I need all the power I can have. So just turn this off. Let us disconnect this audio, this car plug, which is actually used to power this LED strip, which is around my table. Because I need all the power I can get. I will still get some drain from the 5-volt transformer that's inside this house, but since I've got no load, it should be relevant. Anyway, with this power source, external power source, I wasn't able to start this UPS, but I'm going to try it anyway, just for you. So here we have the rectified mode. Here we have the full mode, coming directly from the external power source. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Okay, make sure I connected everything. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot this one got disconnected. This is messy. I really want to touch this. Okay, looks fine. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, everything else seems connected. Yes. Okay, I just turn this on and keep an eye on the multimeter. Okay, using the power source, which is provided by this transformer, I can get a decent 200 volts. However, this is still powered from the mains, and once I turn off this, turn off the mains, and I can do that by disconnecting this directly, but just checking to turn on this LED. Doesn't turn on. There is no external power, no AC power. I can now try to power this up using only this battery pack right here, made of AA batteries, normal AA batteries. Let us turn on the AA battery pack now. So turn this on. Let's turn on the UPS. And it is working just fine, providing 160 volts only from AA batteries, precisely 12 AA batteries. It's working just fine. I might actually be able to connect some wires and some plugs here, because this UPS only has like PC power cords, 3mm power cords port here, so I can't really use normal wall plugs, European wall plugs. I might want to actually connect a normal power plug there, but I don't really think I'd do that, since I'm not really going to use this on a regular basis, especially since the drain on these batteries, which aren't rechargeable really, is going to be really big, and it's just not worth it. But anyway, it's interesting. You literally can run 220 volt appliances in the microwaves, of not really microwaves, but maybe microwaves, using only these tiny 220 volt batteries. And hold on, yeah, see, disconnected because there was not enough power. Let us just test this and open this up, and I'll show you what's inside. That's normal AA batteries. Hold on a second. Okay, I have each 2 packs, and then down here horizontally you have another pack for the additional power, which I'm going to remove because it really provides too much voltage to the cooler of the Raspberry, and maybe to Raspberry itself. I haven't measured yet. I might want to measure. Well, 220 because, well, oh, sorry, I just wanted to finish this before answering. Okay, hello everyone, thank you for being here. Why 220 and not 230 volts? Well, because everything works fine just on 220 volts. I mean, most power adapters, like the ones you use for your phone, work just fine on 220, on 110 volts to be, so it doesn't really matter anyway. They're automatically can adapt automatically. The only possible use for this little device right now, the UPS, would be just directly attach it to a power adapter for your phone, but that's not needed anyway, because I have this voltage regulator that powers these USB ports, 5 volts out of the 12, actually 14 volts to get all these power battery packs. So yeah, it works just fine anyway, and I made this connection just to see if I could actually get this to work using only AA batteries. Now, actually, I was thinking of using rechargeable AA batteries, the nickel molten ones, but that would require some charging circuitry that I don't really want to buy, since it's not that useful. It's only going to use this with batteries only when I go outside and do some demos. Most of the time I'm just using AC power with this power source, or with this big Pentium power source, which is much more powerful, but it's well, it's not that loud, but it still has a cooling system, so it's not exactly quiet. Normally I just take this little power source and take this to these 2 houses, and then attach this Raspberry Pi to it, maybe even without the cooling system, since it's not strictly necessary. It's very well aerated, as you can see. Anyway, there are a lot of holes and plenty of space for it to circulate in here. So next step here would be to remove the 3rd battery pack that I do not really need anyway now, and actually first I'm going to measure the voltage that I'm getting out of these batteries after that short period of usage with the UPS. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Yes. Okay, let's disconnect this. Okay, and I'm just going to take this multimeter. Okay, it's kind of messy. Should be more careful when messing with 220, but hey, Who cares anyway? It's not like I'm gonna get electrocuted using batteries, right? Okay, yes, I wanted to test this, so I'm just gonna disconnect. No, I'm gonna connect the ground lead of the multimeter to these, which are actually just referenced to ground anyway. So plug this in, and then plug this multimeter here and connect these wires just like this. And then, yeah. Actually, I'm not sure that will work because I'll test this actually. Might have turned on off the power line. Yes, that's always a relays on the plus source. And yes, that doesn't work because I've turned off the power. Yeah, that won't work. I guess I'll just connect this directly to the ground on this 12 volts car power source. Just to test it. I'm gonna just turn it on first. Oops. This thing. Make sure it makes contact. Of course, I turned this off. Oh, silly me. I forgot. Oops. I forgot this was turned off. Just connect this back here. And try again because I turned off this. Weird. It still doesn't work. I thought it would work actually. Nothing. Are we in voltage? Yes. That's continuous voltage, but it should make a difference. Yes, because it's turned off. I'll just put this here anyway. Oops. This port here actually needs a proper sheet of copper or aluminium here on the side because it just isn't reliable anyway. Whoops, no, this won't work. I need, make sure I should connect this like this here, maybe it'll work. God damn it, I can't do this with one hand, it's impossible. Really doesn't work. That is weird. Did I actually do something when opening this? Okay, anyway, let's just make sure that the connection is actually working just by taking this, which is the external power source, and connecting it back here. Okay. Okay, turned on. And I should be getting something here. Yep. I'm getting 11 volts. But when I turn this off and turn this on, just the battery, I'm getting 18 volts. Now that's actually quite dangerous, especially considering that this fan is supposed to run 12 volts. That's actually nice. Well, 18 volts considering that, well, actually that's fine. That's a normal voltage in there. Yeah, batteries are fine anyway. Okay, then I think I'll just wrap this up. Thank you for participating in this little stream of mine. Bye.